I hope you're ready to get fooled. That's right, badly deceived, which is always weird because you'd think if you deceive someone badly, then they're not deceived. But I mean badly deceived, fooled. This card trick I perform in magic clubs, groups of magicians all over the world, and often fooled expert card magicians with this because the handling is it's sneaky, okay? So it's sneaky. Now, the other thing you need to know about this is years ago, I used to perform this trick, and I had the 2 cards selected and signed. And signed is nice, but about 4 or 5 years ago, I started performing it unsigned. So you do not have to have the selection signed. That's important. They don't need to be signed for this to be amazing, okay? So don't get all obsessed with the sign thing. It's magician fool. Don't get obsessed with it being signed. The other thing I wanted to mention is I'm going to share a presentation with you that I riffed in front of the camera. It's silly. It made myself laugh way too much. I apologize. And at one point, I'm talking about this fictitious couple in front of me. They're married. His name is Tom and her name is Gary. And even now, the idea of the name Gary to me is hilarious. It's sort of like not a name, it's a name, Gary, and this and that. I just think it's funny. The idea of like being Gary's funny. I don't want you to misunderstand. I have no issue, my God, if 2 men want to get married, awesome. 2 women want to get married, awesome. If, a bear wants to marry a refrigerator, sounds pretty convenient. That's not a bad idea either. So don't get all crazy. I just made myself laugh with the whole Tom and Gary thing. Okay, Gary to me is funny. And finally, what is this? What's in the box? What's in the box? This is an envelope. Doesn't apply. There's a gimmick in here. One of my favorite all-time card magic gimmicks. So versatile. It is used in this trick, okay? So you're gonna find out very soon what the gimmick is as well. Here we go.
I say to someone, have you ever been in love, sir? He says, nope, I'm married. I say, sorry to hear that. Let's try something here. I'm gonna use a couple of cards in this exploration of the question of love. Just say stop anytime. He says stop. We cut the cards right there. 2 of clubs. Ask him to put his name on there. His name's Tom. Why? Because he's a fool. Fair enough. I say, Tom, do me a favor here. Hold out your hand, put it flat down. Hold on to yourself, if you know what I mean. Then maybe he's with his wife. Her name is Gary. Her name's Gary. Okay, Gary and Tom. There we go. I say, hold out your hand, Gary, if that is in fact your hand. I say, go ahead, put your hand flat down. I say, okay, Gary and Tom. Imagine those 2 cards are 2 playing cards looking for love in the world, right? And it's not easy to find each other. It really isn't, because typically there's a whole other lot of people getting in the way. I mean, there's so many people in the world, right? But let's say we give them a fighting chance. We put them in the same deck of cards, though we separate them by, let's say at least 15, 20 cards, as you can see. Let's see if we can bring them together. The 2 signed cards. Actually, let's see if we can bring them together on top of the deck. With any luck, yep, there's Tom up on top of the deck. And let's take it a step further. Let's see if we get Gary to come up to join Tom, but actually turn face up on the way. Let's see. Oh, yeah, just like that, there's Gary. Say, look, let's take it a step further. Let's see if it's just a fluke or whether it's real love. Is it a one-night thing? Is it a brief thing? Or we'll get rid of Tom, I should say, and we'll slip Gary too in the middle of the pack. Watch. Just wiggle again. And once again, I'm hoping to the top is, yep, there's Tom. Tom's come up to the top again. And see if we can get Gary to come on up and again flip face up for us. And again, they've done it. Let's isolate them even further. We'll leave Tom there. We'll take Gary, put Gary inside the card case. Put the marker on top. Let's see if we can bring them together one last time here. Just like that. The spectators go through the card. They find that the signed card, Tom, has vanished from the pack. Neither Tom nor Gary inside the deck. They open up the card case. And we find there is Tom, and that's, unless, well, that's intimate. And they can examine the card, take it home as a souvenir. The 2 are permanently together. I think I'm going to cry.
In just a moment, I'm going to reveal every twist and turn in that card trick. It's easier to perform than you might think, just uses a couple of very standard basic card magic sleights. But it's the order, it's the way of combining them, I think, that makes them so deceptive. And as you probably figured out, the gimmicks involved in the trick are in fact double-sided playing card. A very cool gimmick. Now, every single week of the year at SankeyMagic.com, we run some extra special, super crazy promotion, which is great value and has a whole bunch of stuff. And this week is no different. This week, we're doing something I'm calling, very original title, My Incredible Card Magic Pack. Thank you. And you are going to get not one, but 2 of the gimmicks in the pack, okay? You're also going to learn 20 of my all-time best card tricks. These are my best card tricks, okay? You're going to learn the secrets to 20 of those. You're also going to get a 2.5-hour download, okay? It's a download, and I know like people have like having hard copies these days, so you're also going to get the same project, but as a full-length DVD. So you get the download and the DVD and the gimmicks. You're also going to learn the secrets to my most kind of acclaimed, popular, whatever, it's sort of notorious, there's a whole backstory, torn and restored card. It's called Cardboard Contortionists, okay? Cardboard Contortionists, it is a revolutionary way to tear and restore 2 cards. I'm saying the truth there. It's revolutionary in lots of ways. You can check out the preview at SankeyMagic.com. And finally, you're going to be getting my In a Flash gimmick, okay? They're back in stock. We had them out of stock for a while. The In a Flash gimmicks are back in stock as well. So you're going to get all this together, it's a $75 value. But this week, just for the next few days, while supplies last, as always, because we often sell out of these deals, $75 for $29.95. Okay, here is your chance to win some free magic merchandise, okay? I'm giving away 12 of my surreal magic projects, okay? These are magic tricks that have images unlike you've ever seen in any kind of magic show before. They're very surreal and kind of bizarre imagery, but mostly using ordinary objects, so no gimmicks, okay? So this is your chance to win that project, Surreal Magic. Here it is. What I need you to do is, since this trick is all about 2 items, in this case playing cards, being inseparably connected. Inseparably, is that a word? I think it is. It is a word now. Inseparably connected. Wow. Since that's what it is, here is the question of the week. If you could have real magic powers, real magic powers, and you could try to astound people with your magic powers by connecting together inseparably any 2 objects in the world, any 2, they could be tiny as a quark. They could be big as a moon. That's no moon. If you could try to connect any 2 inseparably to astound an audience, which 2 objects would you connect? Okay, well, I'm flashing to a couple of bears. I'm back to bears. I'm just thinking these 2 Siamese twin bears. They're growling. They're trying to run in other directions. I don't know whether I'd be terrified or bust a gut. I don't know. But maybe, and please, maybe nobody go with the connected bears, okay? But anything else, leave a comment down below. Leave a comment down below and tell me which 2 items, they could be the same, they could be different. I don't care. It could be a piece of cheese and a bulldozer, okay? I don't know. I don't know. I think that's the cheese hopping around with the dozer on its back. I don't know what it is. Any 2 items magically connected, what would it be?
I'm fully aware. I mean, I had an effect back, I think it was in Sankey Panky. It might have been called Hotfoot, where 2 cards meld together. This melding together of 2 signed cards plot is, been around for a long time, at least since 2004. No, at least since I would think probably the 80s or 70s or 60s. This is a handling, though, I created relatively recently, and it has a little bit more magic in it. You get a lot of magic out of the card, and I really like the fact that the handling is extremely straightforward. Okay, the structure in the card case is a nice bit of theater as well. So let's break it down. Double facer, 4 spades, ace of hearts, let's say in this case. Obviously, you have to give it away as a souvenir. It's the way to go for this for sure. It's not the kind of thing in a walk-around situation I would do all the time. I might bring 5 or 6 for the evening kind of thing. Make sure I do it for the host and her manservant. Ace of hearts, 4 spades. First thing you want to do is go through the pack, and if you still have an ace of hearts and 4 spades, is remove the 2 matching cards. Daggone. Okay? Slap this baby on the bottom of the deck. You're ready to go into it. That's it. Gotta like that setup. Double facer on the bottom of the deck. That's all. Okay? Take out the cards. Cut the pack. Spread through a few. Keep a break between the halves. Riffle force. They call stop. Boom. You turn the cards over. Okay? That's simple. Easy way to force the bottom couple of cards. Have someone put their name on it. In this case, the person's name is Jaguar. Why? because they did too much acid in the 60s. And now, whenever they greet people, they go, nice to meet you. I'm a jaguar. Okay, so you're here. They sign their name, you do a double lift. As you do a double lift, you want to wrist kill, so they don't see the face of the 6 in this case. So you double lift, wrist kill a little bit, turn it over. Now you can show it cleanly. Boom. That they think is a signed card. Actually, this is the double facer here. Another person signs their name, and their name is Meat. Because they have a very carnivorous view of their relationship with others in a disempowered way. Meat is my name. I like your buns, Meat. So you're here. You do another double lift, and again, you don't have to. Let's see, should you wrist kill? Yeah, just to be safe. You wrist kill again. Now, when you deal this baby off, apparently, you definitely got to wrist kill, okay? Or people see the jaguar, and that's not good. So boom, okay? Couple double lifts, 2 face down on different cards. Spread the pack out. Talk about the miracle of 2 people ever finding each other in this world filled with people. And as you spread the cards, and then square them back up, get a break above the bottom 2 cards. Double undercut the bottom 2 cards to the top. Okay? Now watch the magic here. I love this. The 2 cards, 2 signed cards, clearly go into the middle of the deck. You square the cards. Good luck beating that fairness. You riffle, and the first card comes to the top. Now I just love the way this looks. First card comes to the top. First off, totally magic, okay? Second, it's a great way to sell that this is, of course, an ordinary card. It's not a double facer, it's just an ordinary card with a back. Third, it's a great way to sell the fact that there's nothing beneath the 4 at this point. The second card from the top is obviously a face-down card. But then you just wiggle, boop, like that, you wiggle, spread the top indifferent card to suggest that now Meat has joined us face up. So it works beautifully back and forth. And by spreading this off so fairly, it really sells the idea that this was not that anybody's thinking it's a double card, but the idea is that they really sell each other nicely. So slip this indifferent card into the middle of the deck. Totally convincing. Take Meat, flick it, draw a little tension, talk to somebody about something intimate. Do you have any hair on your knees? And while they're busy, you push off the top card, and you're going to get ready for tilt. Okay? Now, I guess you could take off both here with a tension here, get ready for tilt that way. That might be even easier. Okay, so you're boom. Okay, you're like that. Now, the face down card, the indifferent card, goes in the front. The other one, you do tilt, tapping the back and then actually going in the back. So again, these 2 do a beautiful job. This does a great job of selling the idea that this is going into the middle of the deck, though it's not. Square them both in. Snap your fingers. Do the double lift again. This handling or phase is so darn convincing, you can certainly do it twice. Double lift, showing that once again, Jaguar has arrived to the top. Wiggle, wiggle. Once again, Meat is on the bottom.
Wait a second. Before I go any deeper into the explanation of that very cool card trick, I want to stop everything and to say, some of you, I know what you're thinking. Right now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, okay, the deal of the week. We know it involves a couple of gimmick cards, fine. We know it's the In a Flash gimmick with that. We know it's the Sankey's Torn Restored playing card. Check, check, check. But what about these 20 card tricks? Can you tell us a little bit more about these 20 card tricks included in the project? Yes, I can.
If you've already learned a handful of basic card sleights, and you're ready to perform some of the world's most commercial card tricks, you're ready for my best card magic project. Commercial magic means unforgettable visuals and powerfully direct presentations, guaranteed to engage people. It also means tricks that look amazing from almost any angle and without any complicated setups. On this over 2-hour project, I reveal the closely guarded secrets to 20 of my most performed card tricks. And many of them feature mind-bending souvenirs you can make in just a few minutes and then give away to create memories that will last for years. I never perform just for tips, but my card-changing effect guaranteed has earned me more tips than any other card trick in my entire repertoire. It's also 100% impromptu and finishes with a killer souvenir. Belly of the Beast is a wonderfully surreal torn and restored effect unlike anything you've ever seen before. Not only is the torn corner restored, but the tear is mysteriously transferred onto another card. With one of one, not only does a card change, but a drawing on the back of the card changes as well. And the presentation is so fun and flexible, it always inspires a hilarious performance. Several years ago, I created a groundbreaking technique that allows you to secretly switch small items right under people's noses and without any palming or difficult sleight of hand. And with Healer, you'll learn how to use that same awesome technique to slowly tear a freely selected and signed card into 4 pieces, and then immediately cause them to melt right back together. IQ Test is a mind-bending optical illusion involving a black spot drawn on the face of a card with a marker. With a simple fuse, 2 cards are initialed by a spectator, one on the face and one on the back. And then with just a squeeze, the 2 cards impossibly fuse together into just 1 card, initialed on both sides. And Mixmaster is without a doubt the most deceptive color-changing deck routine I've ever created. It combines a compelling story with a devious application of a few basic sleights. The insane ending always hits people like a wrecking ball, and again, the entire pack can be closely examined. Those are only a few of the 20 incredible card tricks you'll learn on my Best Card Magic project.
Many of those 20 card tricks are performed by expert and professional magicians all over the world, which is super gratifying. It's very humbling that so many of these card tricks are performed by, full-time professionals. But probably more than any of those, the one card trick I am known for among professional magicians all over the world is In a Flash.
In a Flash is a mind-bending combination of card magic, coin magic, and magic with fire. A freely selected card is signed by the spectator and then cut back into the deck. Then a borrowed coin is initialed and folded up inside a small piece of tissue paper. To finish, the spectator is asked to concentrate on his card. And when the magician lights the paper on fire, the coin impossibly burns down through the cards. And the still warm coin is found resting directly on top of the signed card. And everything can be closely examined. In a Flash is an absolute reputation maker. It's also extremely easy to do. There's no force to the card, and it resets in seconds. Plus, the very special playing cards are manufactured to last for countless performances. So you can use the same cards again and again. And you can even show all the cards, front and back, before every performance. This is In a Flash.
In approximately 43 seconds, approximately 43, I'm going to teach you the secret to this very cool card trick. But first, here are the names of the winners from last week's contest. You guys all won in prison. Rend Tech. 03142, but zeros with an X. Zero. The Talco channel. Les 3D, L-E-S. Daft Squiddy. I think that's maybe a British expression. You know him, he's a bit of a daft squiddy, he is. Damn, so sorry to all my Brit fans, sorry. Master of Molar. I don't know what Molar is. I don't know, I don't want to know, you're a master. Mr. Ernie Man 7, there's so many of them these days. American Miyazki. American Miyazki. Dennis Leone 2377. Mads the Night Owl. Who? Mads the Night Owl. M. Penny, Penny, and finally Ricky Desjean. Ricky Desjean. You guys won. As winners, contact my team. Send an email to contact@sankeymagic.com. Okay? Let them know your real name, your YouTube name, your shipping address, and they will send out to you the imprisoned coin magic gimmick.
To finish, slip the indifferent card into the pack, openly take meat, put it into the card case, square it up. It's not a big deal that you're going to turn this over, okay? But I don't want them really looking at me as I turn it over. So what I prefer to do is pause a beat here, get their focus up to my face while saying something, and then I gesture with the case and turn it over. Put it down, have someone put their hand on it, square the card in. Now, again, give every magic moment its due. Honor it. So, boom. have them go through the pack and find that meat is gone. I mean, the card is just gone. That's real magic, okay? Open the card case. Everybody gets ahead of you on this, which is why it's a great fooler, is they all assume, okay, impossibly, both cards are going to be in the case somehow. You reach inside. You can even ask somebody to reach inside, depending. Pull out one of the cards. Okay, there's that. And the other one's not there. Question mark. Curiosity. Boom. They turn it over, and they find that, as is only right in the jungle, meat and jaguar are together forever.
Thank you so much for watching, and I think you'll agree that's an astounding trick and not very difficult to do. And reminder, you don't have to have the card signed. It's still an amazing piece of magic. Now, if you're looking to learn a whole bunch more really strong next level card tricks that, again, aren't too difficult, definitely check out this week's offer of my incredible card magic pack, okay? To remind you, you're gonna learn the secrets to 20 of my best tricks, okay? 20 tricks. And it's going to be on a 2.5-hour download, okay? So you can watch it anytime, anywhere. You can also watch it on the DVD. It's going to come with a full-length companion DVD, so you have a hard copy of that. You're also going to get a couple of these gimmicks, right? You're also going to learn the secrets to my full-length, truly groundbreaking, torn and restored card trick, Cardboard Contortionists, all right? You can watch the full-length preview at SankeyMagic.com. And finally, along with everything else, you're going to get the gimmicks and learn the secret to probably one of my most, if not my most, famous card trick in a flash. You're getting it all together, okay? $75 value. While supplies last, just $29.95. Okay, so click the link and don't miss your chance.